And we're underway at the Chrysler Center. A new season begins. There's Sofa Canich, and she's on the board, and with that has hit the 1,000 career point mark. She entered with 998. She's got 1,000, the first player on this Michigan roster to hit that figure.
Proud moment for her. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and to do it in the first play of the game, that feels good.
Franco Wittenberg looking for Jabril, and Michigan forces a turnover. Mila Holloway, the point guard. She'll get it over to Silas Swords. There's Sofa Canich, the Bucknell transfer. She'll go to work. Nice move. Couldn't rattle it in. Kelsey Best with the basketball. Down to Yasmin Jabril. She'll go to work on the block and roll it in to all. Olsen floats it up and in, 4-2 Michigan. This Wolverine team wants to play fast. Wittenberg the other way, trapped in the corner by Holloway and Swords. Kelsey Best will be the inbounder for Canisius. Gets it into Wittenberg. Down low to Jabril. She's contested by Olivia Olsen. Ball on the floor, bodies on the floor, and a jump ball called. It's into Wittenberg, 5 on the shot clock. She'll take a jumper off the glass. Gales has to go up. Rebound Sofa Canich. Here comes Mila Holloway. The guard goes up, draws a foul. Irene Ray Pineda checks in for Canisius. Holloway knocks down the first free throw. And Holloway, a hugely important part of this Michigan team. All Big Ten honorable mention a year ago. Set a Michigan record for assists, and sometimes gets lost in the national talk of Swords and Olsen, who both average over 16 a game. But those two will be the first to tell you how important Holloway is.
Absolutely. Knowing how you got to where you are, Swords and Olsen always giving credit to Holloway where it's due, because she is such a huge member of this team, part of that now sophomore class that's made such a difference here with this program.
Put back for Olsen, too strong. Yasmin Jabril will push it up. Now Wittenberg, averaged 8 a game last year. Hands it off to Mary Koppel, the Brighton, Michigan native, just a half hour north of here. Her family gave a big cheer when she was announced as a starter. Jabril is tripped up by Sofa Canich. It's into Koppel, but a foul called offensive on Ray Pineda. Here's Silas Swords. Gets a screen from Sofa Canich. Kicks it out Alyssa Crockett. One more Holloway. She'll drive in, put it up, and bank it home. Feliz briefly lost it. It's with Gales, the returning leading scorer for Canisius. Wittenberg through a pair of screens. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Ray Pineda. Has to be a quick shot here from Koppel. Didn't get it off. Shot clock violation. Allie Van Timmeren checks in for Michigan, the graduate big. Olivia Olsen fires a fadeaway. Rebound Van Timmeren. She'll scoop it up and knock it through. Gales hands it off to Ray Pineda. Wittenberg gets a screen from Feliz. High hedge from Van Timmeren. Koppel takes a 3 and knocks it down. Back in her home state. Mary Koppel on the board with a triple. Swords in a hurry the other way, couldn't finish. Koppel open again, another 3 is up and down. Back-to-back triples for Mary Koppel.
She's clearly feeling hot at that three-point line.
Nice outlet to Van Timmeren. Wittenberg gets it off to Gales. Now Koppel. 5 on the shot clock, and she throws it away. Brooke Quarles-Daniels on for Michigan. Silas Swords, corner triple. Too strong. Cornelia Clay into the game, as is Antonique Austin. One more, Ray Pineda. She buries a corner three. Canisius has it rolling from long range.
Canisius is now sitting at 75% conversion rate at the three-point line.
Free throw rattles off for Holloway. Knocks down the second. 13-11 Michigan. Antonique Austin, junior guard off the bench with the basketball. Looking to get it off to Cornelia Clay. Brooke Quarles-Daniels pressures her. That's what she does. Ray Pineda stripped by Mila Holloway. Silas Swords out and running. She'll lay it up and lay it in.
That play there started with a defensive steal there from Holloway. Again, that intensity is just the difference maker for this team.
Clay lost the basketball on the pass. Van Timmeren out alone, and she'll get a lay. Michigan defense stifling in the first quarter. Timeout Canisius, 17-11 Michigan. And for Michigan too, Sofa Kanik gives them a different look, is a big that they can really play through. Brooke Quarles-Daniels jumps the pass. She'll leave it for Mathurin, and Mackenzie Mathurin with her first college point. Teala Delfas also on for Michigan, the sophomore. Quarles-Daniels ties up Wittenberg.
Quarles-Daniels is just one of those players we were talking about actually before the game, and how defensively she is actually seriously one of the best players that we've seen play in this Michigan team for a long time. Last season, she had 56 steals leading the team, and just comes into this game with a completely different mindset when it comes to defense and lets her teammates around her feed off of that defensive energy.
Mathurin catches, the freshman drives, scoops it up, couldn't finish. Here comes Wittenberg the other way. And Quarles-Daniels is right there again. She's out and running, and will lay it up, lay it in. Brooke Quarles-Daniels, one-man wrecking crew on defense. Foul called there as Austin was tripped up. It's a 9-0 Michigan run now. Chabril able to keep it in the forecourt. Gets a step on Delfas, goes downhill. Sofa Kanik jumps the pass, but first an offensive foul called. Mackenzie Mathurin will bring it up. Freshman from the state of Oklahoma. Quarles-Daniels gets it down low to Sofa Kanik. She'll go to work to the offhand. Couldn't finish. Rebound, Shariah Gales. Gales looks to hand it off to Kelsey Best, and Silas Swords ties her up for a jump ball. Michigan by 10. This Michigan defense has been incredible so far. Austin takes a three, and she got fouled on the shot. Austin knocks down the free throw, transfer from Essex Community College. Third free throw coming here for Austin. She got all three.
Yeah, that's a good feeling, a good momentum change for this team. They're finally able to earn some points. It's got to feel good for Austin to be the one to do that.
Canisius has shot it well, 57% from the field, 3 for 4 from downtown. Just turned it over 11 times already. Tough shot for Delphos. Canisius scores the rebound. Here come the Golden Griffins with Clay. She'll get it over to Koppel. Looks inside, Vander Vouda. Olsen's there to take it away. Up to Brooke Quarles-Daniels, who plays off 2, can't finish. Michigan going with this full court pressure. And they forced 12 turnovers already here in the first quarter. Olsen nearly got another one, and Michigan will get it as a foul called. Michigan by 8. Brooke Quarles-Daniels down low. Sofa Canich, nice seal down low. She'll get 2.
Textbook play there, did it in like 5 seconds. It's good basketball.
Shariah Gales up top. She'll drive down on Olsen. Tough contested shot, and she draws a foul. Gales shot it at 77% from the stripe last year. Left that one short. Pretty good percentage from there for a big that really doesn't take a whole lot of jump shots. Tied for second in her conference last year in double-doubles. She missed the pair. Here's Holloway the other way. These Wolverines are out and running. Holloway leaves it. Macy Brown, a triple try. Too strong. Sofa Canich the rebound. Olsen working down low, draws a foul. They'll wipe it away. Foul on the floor.
From that foul earlier in the play.
Quarles-Daniels leaves it empty at the stripe. Under 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Austin in some pressure, gets it off to Koppel. And Olsen takes it away. Turnover number 14. Olsen with the basketball. 4 seconds in the quarter. Olsen dribbles, 3-pointers up, short.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
It's into Clay. Now short corner, Wittenberg. She'll work on a Jabril screen, and Olsen takes it away. Olsen out and running to the cup. Through some contact, Swords the rebound, and she has it stripped by Feliz.
So back and forth for both of these teams.
Holloway intercepts a cross-court pass out to Olsen. Easy run out. 31-19 Michigan.
This Michigan team gets this ball on defense and is looking up court immediately. Getting up quick, that tempo is so clear to see. It starts with the defense and knowing that your teammates can come up with the ball, get it, and go forward. It's telling.
Here's Mila Holloway. Back to Crockett. Senior thought about a triple. Now Sofa Canich. She'll go to work down low. Drop step and 2 for Ashley Sofa Canich. Jabril up top. She'll drive in. Kicks it out. 10 on the shot clock. Jabril thought about a 3. Tried to dump it down to Gales, who forces up a shot and was fouled. Again, usually a strong shooter there. 77% last year. Knocks down the first. Cuts the Michigan lead to 12. And again, considering the turnover difference, 19 turnovers for Canisius to 3 for Michigan, I think the score would be a little bit more separated than it is.
Yeah, and that's just a kudos to Canisius for being able to hold and shorten this gap as much as they have been. Michigan taking advantage of everything, but Canisius also able to just score when necessary, get fouls when necessary, and that's what's keeping them in this game.
Sofakanik collects the loose ball and puts it up for 2. Strong start for the transfer, Sofakanik. Mila Holloway takes that pass away. Up ahead, Swords, now Mathurin. Nice wraparound to Sofakanik. Pretty look from the freshman, Mackenzie Mathurin.
That's high-level game IQ basketball there. Knowing where your teammates are without even having to look, that's that chemistry that makes good teams great. Being selfless with the ball and finishing, that's great basketball.
Canisius without a field goal in over 3 minutes. Austin, step back 3, left it short. Mathurin runs down the board. Here's Holloway. Sofakanik lost it out of bounds.
And I spoke to Alyssa Crockett about who she is and what Sofakanik can bring to this team, and they're honing in on her talent and her skills, and they know that she can be a legend for this team in this season, and her performance tonight is already showing that she's able to do so.
Offensive foul called on Shariah Gales. Swords to the cup, offhand shot too strong. Ray Pineda, a border dribble and bounces it off to Meskel. Ten on the shot clock. Shariah Gales takes a midi, and it's pure.
Gales is one of the players for this team who is, again, like we said earlier, so important. She is one of the highest returning scorers for this team, has so many awards to her name, and is going to be now, as she is a junior, she's an upperclassman now, stepping into an even further contributor role for this team.
Certainly going to be an important piece for Canisius. Averaged 9 and 8 last year. Their highest returning scorer. It's into Shariah Gale. She'll hand it off to Ray Pineda. Wittenberg skip pass intercepted by Tayala Delfas. The sophomore's out and running. Used her offhand. Nice finish by Delfas. Crafty at the cup.
She is just an athletic player. I have loved watching her. That type of skill there, most athletes would just stick with your right hand, but that skill to be able to switch over to your left under the basket there just shows off her extreme athleticism.
Wittenberg spins in the lane, couldn't finish. Delfas the board. And Kim Barnes-Arico has talked very highly of Tayala Delfas. Said she can be elite and be one of the best. And as a sophomore, a part of the class that includes Olsen, Swords, and Holloway, as Delfas gets 2 more. And the future is here now. This team is ranked 13th in the country, and for a reason. And Quarles-Daniels, that is just what Brooke Quarles-Daniels does. When Quarles-Daniels is in it just seems like she's everywhere on defense.
I love watching her play. I played high school basketball in high school, and like we said earlier, I was a defensive player, so when I watch her, she is just so exciting to watch, because I think sometimes she doesn't get all the hype that she deserves. To have 56 steals in a season, defense is so important, and to have someone like her who's that driving factor of your defensive unit and passion and energy, it's a lucky team to have her to be that driving factor.
Olsen curls around an off-ball screen, can't finish. Knocks the first one down. 44-23 Michigan. Olsen 6 early points, 3 steals, knocks down the second as well. This Michigan defense has forced 23 turnovers. It's across to Gales. They'll hand it back to the veteran point guard Wittenberg. And Olivia Olsen called for the blocking foul. Jabril catches, works under the basket, spins up a reverse, and got fouled. Jabril just 45% from the stripe last year. Tiffany Swafford has talked about her big as someone working on her range and adding that as a part of her game. Already a strong rebounder and presence in the post. Knocks down the second free throw. Antonique Austin, Afi van der Woude back in. Mathurin for Olsen. Now Brooke Quarles-Daniels. There's Mathurin, the freshman triggers a triple and it rattles in and out, and Quarles-Daniels with the board. Olsen all day to tee up a three, got it.
Plenty of time to take that shot, and she sinks it with ease. Started with that rebound though, that defensive rebound from Quarles-Daniels.
How about that for Quarles-Daniels? 5'7", one of the smallest players on the floor, getting an O board, giving Michigan a second chance opportunity.
Just another reason why I love to watch her.
Clay's jumper is pure. Michigan can hold for the final shot of the half, up 48-26. Mathurin drives to the cup, lays it up too strong. 2.2 on the clock, it's in. Olsen triggers, triple, got it at the horn. Olivia Olsen caps the first half with a bang for Michigan. Wolverines up 51-26 after an explosive second quarter.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Koppel catches underneath, lays it up and in. Nice set drawn up by Tiffany Swafford. Sofakanik on the block. Crockett, one more Swords. Pick and pop, Alyssa Crockett's triple, too strong. Wittenberg around a ball screen. Wraps it underneath the cup. Can't finish. Olsen rips it out, and a foul on Wittenberg. Excuse me, they put the foul on Jabril, who was a little earlier in that board than Wittenberg. So it's Jabril's second. Mila Holloway with the basketball. She dances to the cup. Pretty finish by Mila Holloway.
Love that play there. A savvy play there. Love that finish for her 11th point of the game.
24th turnover by Canisius. Swords' three is short. She wins the loose ball in the corner. Crockett caught. Sofakanik finds her. Easy deuce for Alyssa Crockett.
Crockett's first points of the game there for the senior who cracked the starting lineup this evening.
And Crockett's an intriguing role piece for Michigan. He's got some size, can shoot the basketball, can do a lot of things well. Holloway took it away from Bass. She's out and running. Lefty lay. 59-28 Michigan. This Michigan defense continues to suffocate Canisius. Jabril left alone, takes a triple off glass. Sofakanik ahead, Holloway, who stumbled, still gets it off to Olsen. She'll take a triple and make a triple.
16 points tonight, leading the team. Olsen in a three-pointer there to get her that 16th point.
Mila Holloway, the point guard, up to 6 assists. Swords intercepts that pass. Turnover number 25. Here comes Holloway, lays it up, plus the foul. And one free throw off the back iron. Holloway runs it down off a tip. Tayala DeFos, who's back in, has it. Now Crockett. Down low, Sofa Kanik with a mismatch. She'll kick it out. Holloway, 3 more up. No good. Wittenberg to the cup. DeFos contests. It'll stay with Canisius. Gets it to Meskel. Back to Austin. 10 on the shot clock. Ray Pineda with 5 on the clock. And she turns it over. Out and running. It's Holloway. Leaves it ahead for Swords, who collects and finishes. Under 10 on the shot clock. Feliz goes to work. Too strong. Karams to Sofa Kanik on the floor. Wolverines on the move once again. It's Holloway. DeFos, floater, rattles off. Crockett going to work on the glass. And Swafford wants a timeout. Her team down 40 now. It was just so impressive to see Holloway as a true freshman last year captain this Michigan offense. Is down low to Feliz. She can't finish. Holloway looks to continue to grow. DeFos strides through and lays it up.
That is just, I think she got it there in 2 strides. She is just so athletic, and that was just a beautiful finish there. Loved watching that and want to see more of it. So does our coach.
Quarles Daniels takes it away. Sofa Kanik up the floor. Back out Swords. She stops, pulls, knocks it down. 28 turnovers, make it 29. Cookies for Quarles Daniels.
Playing tough defense like that is exhausting. To be locked in the way she is, to be hustling the way she is, and to be able to finish the play fully through playing defense and ending on a score, not easy to do, but she makes it look easy.
Crossover for Ray Pineda, pretty move. Up ahead, DeFos. Sofa Kanik, shake and bake. Nice touch. Michigan on a 23-2 scoring run, and they've really run away with this ball game, 76-30 now. And it's really started on the defensive end. Another turnover.
The difference between these two teams, I think, in my opinion, comes down to defense. I think the discipline and the intensity that Michigan plays with is what's separating them, what's making the score the way it is. It's coming down to getting those little touches on, to getting just 2 or 3 inches closer.
DeFos takes it away. She strides to the cup, hangs in the air, can't finish over Gales. This Canisius offense hasn't even been terribly inefficient. It's just the turnovers that have been killer.
Yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, the turnovers are just coming from that elite Michigan defense and just those touches that completely alter the game.
Clay knocks down a mid-range jumper. Mackenzie Mathurin, the freshman, barks out the orders. Mathurin gets it back, but an offensive foul called on Van Timmeren, who set the screen. Alex Moses into the game. That pass awry. Delphos runs it down. Up ahead, Quarles Daniels up to catch it, and she can't finish. And a foul called underneath. And there's not a lot of 6'3" guards, and she's just so smooth with the ball in her hands.
So smooth, and I think that goes unspoken. She's so smooth with the ball.
Free throw makes it 77-32. Michigan keeping their pressure on. It's across to Kelsey Bess. Renaya Clay to Gales. Gales with a mismatch on Quarles Daniels. Posts her up. They get it into her. And Quarles Daniels strips it away. Van der Woude took it back. Have to imagine Brooke Quarles Daniels is someone who'd appreciate the line. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but rather the size of the fight in the dog.
Absolutely. I love that. Perfect player to use that quote for.
Turnaround shot short for Quarles Daniels. Gales the board. For this Canisius squad, in Swofford's first year last year, won 9 games in conference, one of their better years in recent memory as Delphos lays it up and in. Gales will be a big part of any success they have this year. 10 seconds to go in the third. In and out dribble for Clay. She goes downhill, kicks it into the corner. Pump fake and a travel for Alex Moses. Quarles Daniels fires it in Delphos, and she will hold Michigan up 79-32, a 26-4 run to conclude the third quarter. And for Canisius, these are good live reps against one of the better opponents they will play all season long.
I mean, Michigan did the same exact thing starting their season last year with South Carolina. Starting your season strong, which Canisius is doing right now, although the score feels worse than it actually is, you get so much better by playing and starting against the greats because you know what you need to do, how you need to play, what systems work best with your team.
Shariah Gales earns a trip at the stripe. Delphos comes up with the rebound. She'll take it herself to the cup, stripped underneath. Big to big pass, Jabril to Gales, couldn't finish. Delphos boards it once more. Van Timmeren lost it. Quarles Daniels comes up with it. Delphos triggers a triple, left it short. Quarles Daniels the O board, blocked by Jabril. Mathurin resets it. Looking to get it into Van Timmeren, who had a mismatch with Sage Randolph, who's come in for Canisius. It's into Teala Delphos. She steps back, takes another three, and it is down after a bop up. Delphos a triple.
Delphos now with 12 points in this game.
Quarles Daniels making it difficult for Wittenberg to go anywhere. Now she gets downhill. Kicks it out, Ray Pineda. She'll drive to the cup, put one up, and a blocking foul called on Delphos. Ray Pineda to shoot a pair. So Canisius last year, they went 10-21, 9-9 in conference. Other than the prior year in which they went 17-14, 11-9 in conference. Michigan up 82-33. Van Timmeren battles in on the block. Good contest from Jabril. Foul called. One more shot coming here for Van Timmeren. She rattles it home, and Michigan will do that whole substitution. Ray Pineda drives to the cup. Scoop shot too strong. Strong board by Sage Randolph. Top 100 recruit. Younger sister of Justin Fields, former Ohio State quarterback. Current NFLer. Randolph's second free throw is good. Holloway down to Olsen. Takes it back out, Holloway. She bounces it down to Byers. Top 70 recruit. And a number of young pieces for this Michigan roster that is already excelling and has a lot of room to keep on growing in the future.
And they're getting minutes now, which is so huge for that experience piece as you look to develop.
Michigan up by 50. Holloway strips it away from Clay. Holloway out alone, lays it up, lays it in.
Lots of points this game have been scored from these just defensive turnovers, pushing it and scoring.
Bess high off the glass, couldn't finish. Runs down her own board. Swords to the floor, she comes up with a loose ball. And it sneaks out to Fields. Swords a three-pointer off left. Van der Woude's first free throw is good. Transfer from FAU, native of the Netherlands. Second free throw in and out. Olivia Olsen out and running to the cup. Two more for the Wolverines. Austin needs to get rid of it, and a 5-second violation called. Silas Swords in her face.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Mathurin off to Delphos. Gets a screen from Byers, drives to the cup, elevates, can't finish. Rebound careens out to Fields, who scores at her first college points. Jabril drives to the cup, and a foul called as she knocked over Sierra Byers. Athletic trainer Christina Fanning started walking out, then retreated back to the bench. And Byers will head back underneath to fight for this rebound. 94-40, 3:41 to go. Up and down this Michigan roster, they have played phenomenally on both ends of the floor. Delphas off to Macy Brown. Into the corner, Delphas. She drives the baseline off two. Can't finish. Loose ball picked up by Gales. And an offensive foul. Mathurin set her feet. Mathurin down low. Byers goes to work. Hook shot is in. Her first college points on a tough back to the basket move.
Byers is ranked number 67 by ESPN, showing us why right there with that move.
Yeah, program record for turnovers forced. Byers lost it off her foot. Delphas picks it up. Falls to the floor, bounce it to Jessica Field. She puts it up and scores it.
To have your bench come in here now and get these valuable minutes and be able to hold the standard and the expectation for this team is so important and telling of a good team. Everyone's playing well, working together, and running the system and the plays that they were expected to do. And that needs to happen no matter what line of the field, or court that you're on. Every single person on this team knows, and as a team, you know that getting, as frustrating as it might be a season opener for some of the starters, knowing that your teammates are getting in minutes so that if it comes down to it, everybody is on the court knowing what they need to do.
A little over a minute to play. Delphas, Mathurin, triple off the back iron. Final minute to go here in Ann Arbor. Seven on the shot clock. Down to Feliz, and she knocks in. And is called for an offensive foul. Macy Brown took the charge. Mathurin for Delphas. Macy Brown to Jessica Fields. The freshman catches. Can't put it up and in. Byers is put back no good. Delphas tries as well, and she is fouled. Delphas knocks down the first free throw. 6.5 seconds to play. And they get to 100. It was about as quiet as I've ever heard this gym before that last free throw. Canisius will hold. That will do it. Michigan, a dominant wire-to-wire win, 100-40 over Canisius.